was following Sarah Palin around the state fair. It's one of those telling moments that you can capture only if you're here on the ground.
Because she had so much energy around her,
grabbing the attention of Iowans and, yes, the media.
I don't report the media around her, but she wanted to answer my question. Oh, nice of Sarah Palin to stay there and answer all of your questions. She said, I would tell all the people to do what you do. No talking points. Talk from your heart. That's what people want to hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Sarah Palin.
Thank you, Sarah. No, I think you are what keeps me going, keeps so many of us going. Your love of country keeps us going. Thank you so much. Iowa, you are good people. You are all good people who are here. Thank you. It is an honor to be in the heartland sharing this Labor Day weekend with you. And I thank you so much for the invitation to these organizers who put so much work into all this. It's so good to see the O for P and C for P people here today. Getting to run into some of you at the restaurant and to see so many demographics represented in so many different states, you know, all across our great nation here. We got to gather together last night. Demographics represented, different political parties even represented, and Todd reminded me as we walked out of that room last night, he said, see, we're not celebrating red America or blue America, we're celebrating red, white, and blue America. So what brought us here today out in this field? Why aren't we catching a Cyclones game or watching the Hawkeyes perhaps, or grilling up some venison and corn on the cob, maybe some caribou with some friends on this Labor Day weekend? What brought us together is a love of country, and we see that America is hurting. We're not willing to just sit back and watch her demise through some fundamental transformation of the greatest country on earth. We're here to stop that transformation and to begin the restoration of the country that we love. We're here because America is at a tipping point. America faces a crisis, and it's not a crisis like perhaps a Midwest summer storm, the kind that moves in and hits hard, but then it moves on. No, this kind will relentlessly rage until we do restore all that is free and good and right about America. It's not just fear of a double-dip recession, and it's not even the shame of a credit downgrade for the first time in U.S. history. It's deeper than that. This is a systemic crisis due to failed policies and incompetent leadership. And we're going to speak truth today. It may be hard-hitting, but we're going to speak truth today because we need to start talking about what hasn't worked, and we're going to start talking about what will work for America. We will talk truth. Now, some of us saw this day coming. It was 3 years ago, on this very day, that I spoke at the GOP convention where I was honored to be able to accept the nomination for vice president that night. And in my speech, I asked America, I said, when the cloud of rhetoric has passed, when the roar of the crowd fades away, what exactly is Barack Obama's plan? What does he actually seek to accomplish after he's done turning back the waters and healing the planet? The answer is to make government bigger, to take more of your money, to give more of it to others, and to take more orders from Washington. and to reduce the strength of America in a dangerous world. I spoke of this, but back then it was only my words that you had to go by. Now you have seen the proof yourself. Candidate Obama didn't have a record while he was in office, but President Obama sure does, and that's why we're here today. The Tea Party movement is part of this noble American tradition. This movement isn't simply a political awakening. It's an American awakening. I took my daughter Piper and my niece and Kinley with us to the World War I Liberty Memorial in Kansas City. And standing in the rain, reading the inscriptions there on those memorials about the honor in one. They said, we dare not forget today that we are the heirs of that first revolution. We are the heirs of those who rose with Washington at Valley Forge and who held the line at Gettysburg, who freed the slaves to close a shameful chapter, and he carved the nation out of the wilderness. We're the sons and daughters of those who stormed the beaches of Normandy and raised the flag at Iwo Jima and made America the strongest, the most prosperous, the greatest nation on earth forever in mankind's history. A providential hand has always guided us to a better future. So let us seek that hand once more. Our Ronald Reagan said, so God bless you.
My name is Palin. I did a pseudonym just as this goes to Washington. Your name when I started my YouTube channel. Now it's officially the Palin Smith channel. All right. Good job. Okay, let me give you a card. Hey, whoop, wrong one. There you go. Nice to meet you.
And by connecting with those common folk, she goes again.